What's your name and where'd you come from?
My name's Claire and I'm from Steps.
Wonderful.
Hi, I'm Faye from Steps.
Hi.
I'm Paige from Steps.
Kate, I love your outfit.
Oh, fine.
Stunning.
Lisa from Steps. Hi everyone.
Hi, I'm Lee.
Excellent. Also from Steps.
I like the Barbie movie today, actually.
Right, does anybody want to let us know? It is giving Barbie today. Does anybody want to let us know what you're doing here in Birmingham today?
Well, we just thought we'd visit, we were passing, weren't we?
Yeah, we just thought we'd launch a brand new musical.
A brand new musical. Excellent. What's it called?
It's called Here and Now.
Here and Now.
The music of Steps.
Excellent. So it starts here in November in Birmingham, I understand.
November 9th.
Wonderful. November the 9th. So can you tell me what the show's about?
The show is about a group of friends and they embark on their summer of love. And there are twists and turns and hilarity and humour.
Ensues.
So I know the theatre, we came here earlier this week to watch a spooky horror. Is this one going to be a little bit lighter than that, I would hope? Excellent.
I don't think we could have a musical without it being fun and uplifting, and hopefully it's going to make you laugh.
Yeah, well, it made us laugh. We were listening to the first script reading yesterday when we had the cast read out to us, and we had lots of lols, didn't we?
Did you? Beautiful.
Actually, a few little teary moments as well.
Okay.
And we can't wait to see how it actually gets on stage, because there's lots of very exciting moments. It's going to be a visual spectacular as always.
You know what we should say though, is that apparently we have broken all box office records. And I'm only saying this because if you haven't got tickets, seriously, get tickets quickly, because it looks like it's going to be sold out.
Wonderful. Tickets went on sale today, and I actually went outside earlier today and went out into the cold and into the rain, and we got some Steps fans that had been out there since 3 o'clock this morning.
That's dedication.
It's dedication, and after all of these years, I think, did your first album come out in 1998? I think it was.
The album did.
Right, the first album. So after all that time, I was talking to fans and they seem to think that the joy of Steps is what keeps them coming back. Was that something that was important for you to encapsulate in this particular stage show?
I think so. I think we always think about what the fans want from us, and we try really hard to make sure that we give them what they want. And I think we want them to go away entertained from anything we do, and this is not going to be any different. I think we want people to be uplifted, we want people to laugh, we want them to have a little cry, but ultimately we want them to walk away from the theatre just being entertained and feeling just a little bit lighter.
Excellent. Lisa, I'm going to come over to you just because I feel like I've had the camera over here and you guys look so beautiful down on this side. How has your guys' relationship changed over the years? So I imagine when you were first out on the road, the music scene was totally different, the music business was totally different. How have things changed for you guys as you've sort of like got a little bit older, got a little bit wiser?
It's changed that much. I think what's so special about the five of us is we kind of all go straight back into our roles from all that time ago, I think, and we kind of know where we fit, and that's why it works. You know, he can be a bit nuts at times, and we have to calm him down now and again.
A little bit rude. We can cut that. We'll cut that.
Say a lot of times and just sit here, quiet. But it just depends how we get on. But
A few more creaky joints.
yeah, the hit's gone. But other than that,
I think as well that the whole way you connect with fans like this is completely different. You know, the way you
technology's changed. Yeah.
You don't have to have a huge record company behind you if you want to make music. You can be a one-man band. You can do everything yourself. But I love that what we do now is so personal, and people can ask us questions, which we could never do that.
Yeah.
Yeah. And Lisa, can I ask you, actually, while we've got you, how long has this been in the works?
Well, it's something, having our own musical is something that us as Steps have talked about and dreamed about for, I don't know, 10 years?
20, make it 20.
For,
50
many
years.
And I think really in the last 3 or 4 years we've productively been speaking to writers and producing companies, and I think one of the guys said, we've got an award-winning team here now, which is really exciting. So we've found all the right components. And we're really excited about this musical, and as Faye said, we listened to the script reading yesterday, and it really does take you on a journey. And I think not just Steps fans, I think theatre goers and I think the people that love musical theatre and coming to theatre will enjoy a night out. I'm really looking forward to opening here in Birmingham.
Excellent. I know one of the things that I was particularly struck by when I was out there is just the amount of diversity in your fan base. I spoke to somebody that she was 8 years old, and she was probably the most interesting person that I'd interviewed, Harriet. Yeah. She was so fascinating. I started talking to her and she was saying, you know, they say never to meet your idols, but I've met Steps before and I know that that's not true. She was absolutely magical. Do you feel like Steps' legacy, is it important to you that you are able to connect with so many different people from so many different kinds of backgrounds?
Yeah, I think that's what's wonderful about Steps and our music. And I think right at the beginning, you know, we didn't kind of try and appeal to a certain sector of the world. And I think, you know, we've always said we have an open door policy and everybody's welcome. And it's the same with the show. I think, you know, lots of people come and enjoy. And it's really nice. I think it's really important that people feel safe and inclusive with us.
Yeah, we see a lot of bands, particularly bands that sort of did the scene in the 90s and had that peak. They don't always last, especially in their completions. We've got all of you together. What is it that has kept you all together and none of you have sort of gone off on your own projects and you've all come back together?
Well, I think we always said that we would never be Steps if it wasn't for all five of us together. We wouldn't ever go out as a four-piece with Lex.
It wouldn't work.
It was, really important for us and our brand.
We're really protective of the brand and the legacy and what we do. I think a lot of people, especially in the early days, they saw us as a novelty pop act.
Yeah.
And quite quickly we kind of turned that around thanks to Pete Waterman and him wanting us to be something a bit more than that. And I think we surprised everybody to a certain degree. But we are the protectors of Steps, I suppose.
And also, there's something really incredible when we're together as a five. Something just happens on stage, and there is so much joy, isn't there? And
magic.
It's just incredible to have that incredible fan base that have been with us right from the beginning, who are still here. And I think we get as much joy out of it as people do coming to see us. And it's nice to have little breaks and do our own thing, have a breather, go and get inspired elsewhere. But when we come back, we really fight for doing the absolute best we possibly can, and this is no exception.
Yeah, and there's quite a lot of Steps songs in this musical, is that right? Do we know how many? There's gotta be. H, I feel like you're winding me up.
Great
Top of five ones in there.
Sorry, we've got so many hits in the show, and obviously the Steps fans watching are going to just love hearing and actually think that the story behind and how we kind of introduce them all into the script. So that was interesting for us to hear yesterday.
Yeah.
But yeah, there's all the Steps hits. Well, most of them. It's hard to fit everything in, but maybe we'll do a part 2 one.
You guys were heavily involved in the production of this as well, weren't you? This is kind of your baby, right?
We're co-producers, and
Driving.
we've got
And also, we
got a
wanted
great
it to
team.
be the right story as well. So I think that's probably one of the reasons why it took so long to actually get to this moment of fruition, because it had to be the right story, and it's just really lovely.
Whenever we go on tour, whenever we make a music video, then I feel like it's complete escapism, you know, for our fans and the people that come to our concerts. And this, for all of us, is really exciting because it's a new chapter. It marks a new path for us. And it's a completely immersive experience where you can come again with our open door policy and just live your best life.
Did you argue about what it was going to be called? Because I think we've got Here and Now. There's a lot of good contenders, right, from Step songs. Did you have to argue about what it was going to be?
But when you see the storyline, this title works perfectly. It wouldn't work with Tragedy or Won't Be Sorry.
5, 6, 7, 8.
No. When you see the story, then you'll get it.
Excellent. So are you guys, I bet you're dying to see it, aren't you? Sort of on stage.
Can't wait for our finale, which is going to be on November the 9th here in Birmingham.
November the 9th. Why Birmingham? Why was it Birmingham that you've decided to come to? Right in the heart of everything, isn't it?
Bands? I mean, you know, it's we're in the middle of the country, and it's the heart of the country, so it's just really nice for everyone to be able to come and join and not everyone can come to London, and you know, hopefully one day we'll tour. And so this is just the start.
Yeah, are you going to be at the premiere?
Well,
It's in my diary.
yeah.
I want to see if I can get a
I'll
ticket.
see if I can make
Well, you're going to have to go outside in the rain and queue with the rest of them. Excellent. Steps, thank you so much. Congratulations on the show.